many of Mr. Sayers' children. They're very successful doctors, lawyers, many different professions. I have to say, it's a privilege. And he's going to share a few words with us today.
To the Pulaski boys and girls, to the teachers at Pulaski and the administration, I appear today before you as a trustee of the Board of Education and as someone who has lived in Yonkers for over 50 years and someone who has been in education for 40 years. So I can tell you about what's important in schools, and I can tell you that our superintendent, Mr. Perazio, and our board president of the Board of Education, Mr. Patel, who spoke to you earlier, along with the mayor, Mayor Mike Spano, State Senator Andrea Stewart-Cousins, and Councilwoman Brandon, I can tell you that each and every one of us is very proud of the Pulaski School and its celebration of Black History Month. And I can tell you that as someone that grew up in Southwest Yonkers and someone that had to deal with many issues that we deal with day to day, that each and every one of us, no matter who we are, what our background is, what our gender or race or ethnicity is, we can set a future that is successful and bright for us if we put the effort and the determination to do so. And the Pulaski School, you know, for me was a special visit because I've had the pleasure to meet Mr. Thomas, who taught my children that attended the Yonkers Public Schools. And they went on to be doctors and dentists and teachers. And I can tell you that having worked with your assistant principal, Mrs. Honeywell, at School 22, that you got a dynamic team. And your principal, Mr. Curtis, I had the pleasure of working with at School 13 many years ago. And I visit and I see individuals even that I've had the pleasure of knowing, like Mrs. Conley. I've known her family for many years. And to me it's a privilege, but more so, it's an honor to celebrate the legacy and the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. And when we think of what Dr. King and the many individuals that fought hard to be heard, to be recognized, to let us know and spell out what the needs of society and people are, and what the faults of society are. And when we look at the civil rights movement, and we look at it as something that was encouraged and brought to fruit by Dr. King, all of us need to recognize the civil rights movements and the law and the rights that protect us, protect each and every one of us. So each and every one of us, no matter what issue we have, are protected under the government and the constitutional rights guaranteed to us. So civil rights is the right of everyone. So good luck, congratulations, and keep it up. Work hard and achieve to your maximum.
Big round of applause for Mr. Nina Gates.